Alive. How freaking awesome. So some more parts came in today, and we have some really awesome things from Just Bash at RC. Check these things out. Wow, they're super duper shiny. Shock tower braces and wheel hubs that I already installed, but they're all going on Silverback, and I have not released this guy yet, so we're going to be putting some upgrades as well as testing these. These aren't out yet, but I'm pretty sure these are going to be fine. But I'm also going to be installing the same things. I actually have an extra set of towers going on the Big Rock, and we do have to do some maintenance on that because I'm bringing both of these trucks, and this is going to be a future video, to a real monster truck arena. But before they actually go ahead and do the actual monster truck show, they're going to allow people with RC cars to hit the real monster truck ramps. So that's what I'm preparing these guys for. We have Silverback over here, Big Rock up next, and yeah, so we're going to install these things right now. Yeah, so let me get these big old tires out of the way. This is Silverback, if you guys don't know. I took half the tires off because I like using it as a tire jack, just to keep them off the ground. But yeah, big tires, XLX, JBIRC chassis, in which we have more JBIRC parts going on it. Castle Sensors 17 series, 1717, 1260 kV. So this is a different kind of setup, but it's perfect for this kind of application, which is basically an Outcast, but it's more of a mutt between a Typhon and Outcast. Yeah, but it's got Big Rock towers and other cool things on there and whatnot. M2C towers, no, these are Just Bash at RC. It's pretty, I guess they're basically the same, but these are 7075. These are not breaking or bending. Actually, with the video that's coming out my next video coming out this Saturday, you'll see at the end of the video, I actually bent the Big Rock's tower. So that's why these have been shipped out so quickly from Just Bash at RC. And we're going to commence the upgrading. So first thing what I want to do is take these other ridiculous tires off because I don't have a lot of room up here. Yeah. And I did also put some hub extensions on it. Infraction RCDK. No, they're not M2C, they're Just Bash at RC. They look similar, but they're definitely not the identical thing. Love your videos. Thank you, Oso Blanco PR. Thank you. Oh, and real quick, hang on. And real quick, guys, regarding any donations, all proceeds are used to help build the channel, to help you guys out. If you guys want more advice, I'm willing to give it. Look, there's a little dry erase board thing over here. So there was actually someone who actually gave a $1 donation, in which I'm more than appreciative for that. His name is up there, Stuart Dance. So if anyone also contributes to Innovation RC, I appreciate it. Your name gets put up on the board of awesomeness, I guess. That's what we'll call it. Yeah, so I do appreciate everything if you guys do choose to super chat, super thanks, or whatever. So thank you to all of those who do so. And we're also going to be putting these things on. Hard to see, but these are seriously crazy strong body posts because I ripped one of the body posts off. So. All right. What was I just going to do? Oh, here. So I also got these extended wheel hubs, if you guys can see over here. Look how much wider they are. So this is actually a short wheelbase chassis with Typhon arms and all that. And these extended wheel hubs, these were the original ones that I had on it that I was testing it. But you can see there's like a 10 millimeter difference. And these are still great. These might actually go on the Big Rock. But, this Silverback definitely needed them because these tires are wide and the arms are short. All right, so we're doing shock towers. Where's the other one? Am I going crazy? Okay, so here. We have the rear. We have the front right here. I guess we could start with the front or the back. It doesn't matter. You guys tell me. I have a bunch of screws from the Limitless that we did yesterday. I just don't want to try to move them over here. See a 2 millimeter, 2.5, and I charge up the screw guns. Hopefully no issues. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see. Yeah, there you go. Much better. so you guys can see these cool looking things. Coffee. All right. We need to take the front tower off. So what I guess I'll do for you guys, I'll pivot this kind of this way. Kind of. There we go. And we'll just start with the taking off process. Actually, what I want to do first, oh, that's my phone over there. Here. This is my other phone. A big thing that I recommend. Now, my real phone is what you guys are looking through. I call this the trap phone. It's just my older phone. But before you do anything crazy to something that you're not 100% sure, and there are no, there are no exact way to do things, because this is just a one-off build, take a picture before you do it. Even on real cars, when I used to work on them, take a picture of what it looks like before you take everything off. That's one huge piece of advice. So now that I see what the towers look like, I can put them back the right way, put them on the right way, and whatever, all that crap. All right, how to do this? Because we could start with our 2mm. We're just gonna start ripping her apart already. This thing's only been ran once, so need to make sure it's good to hit the monster truck ramps. And I'm gonna put all the all these screws. Oh, notifications. All right, just got to make sure that we put everything exactly back the way it came. So the top things are off, which is no biggie. Oh, this is going to be annoying. The only way to do it is to do it, though. Here's the one mud guard. What is going on, guys? All the new people who just joined the stream. I'm adding some awesome upgrades to Silverback here, and he's going to make his first debut this weekend. But the video is probably going to come out like a week after. They're having a local like a real monster truck event on some fairgrounds or whatever. And before the event starts, they're allowing us to actually hit the ramps before the show starts, which is pretty darn cool. And so we're gonna have this thing hit real monster truck ramps. So I got to make sure this thing's on point or on fleek. I don't know, whatever the younger generation says, just to make sure everything is good. Same thing with the Big Rock, and I'm going to be making a video. That video is going to premiere next week, not this weekend, next weekend. All right. Yeah, this is annoying. This is why it's always good to have a specialty set. Oh. Why is it special? Why is it special? Because these are good. You can see that there's like a little ball end on the tip over here. What this does is allow you to not have to be in straight in order to grab the head of the screw. So you can actually like pivot it slightly, you know? So I don't use these all the time, and I never use these to really torque something down. I just use these for like crappy bolt positions that you have to get into, because you're allowed to go like that. So these MIP ball end heads, 100% definitely recommend them, but not for everyday use, only for something just like this, because I can't put my screw gun here and I can't get exactly in with the normal driver, you know. What's up, RC Mask Master Mahamood? You're back. What's up? Oh, nice Grover. Yeah. So just slowly but surely, gotta try to do this. Maybe maybe I could do this over here. There you go. So you guys can probably see, but it doesn't matter. I'm trying to take the front bumper off of this because we are replacing the shock tower. We are replacing the front shock tower with these beautiful, beautiful things right here. Just Bashed at RC, 7075 aluminum, super duper crazy thick tower. This one's going to be even worse on this side. I'm literally at probably a 45-degree angle, and I'm still able to grab. Yeah, I am. I wasn't lying. It's honestly, if I could use one word, it's just a bitch. It really is. I would not be able to get this out any other way unless I take the whole ESC mount out, and you know, wasn't really looking to do this. You know what? Maybe I could keep this on actually. Maybe. Actually, yeah, and I could take it off after. See, there we go. XLX in a short wheelbase, and we have a 1717 1260 inside this guy. It's a friggin' massive build. Oh, I need these. Gotta take these little support bolts out. Am I gonna have to undo this? Yeah. That's the only thing that sucks about all these one-off builds. They just require a little bit extra special attention. Okay. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Well, we're gonna have to take the side strip things off. Bill's looking fire. Thank you, Chris Lang. Thank you, thank you. Let's hope it just doesn't catch on fire. Let's hope it doesn't. Which way is the ESC? I think I'm good on this way. Okay. Why don't you want it? There you go. It's not the easiest. Stuart Dance, hello. Look, your name is up there because you do. Oh, do you guys see? I have a little. Oh my God, I have a little donation board. So your name is up there. I appreciate you, Stuart Dance, for contributing. All proceeds actually help build the channel more, so I could do this more. I love doing this, and that's why we're doing this 2 days in a row. So if you guys donate, your name gets on this super duper board of awesomeness. Yeah, it's back over here. Because I don't have room. Because these trucks are too damn big in all reality. It's ridiculous. And this is small compared to what I'm going to be working up on next. We still have a Big Rock to do. Horizontal layout, next slide. Should I do horizontal? I don't think it would allow me. Orientation is locked. Maybe that's a stupid thing on my end. Let's see. Oh, I probably have to start it off as horizontal, right? Thanks, Coach. Yeah, definitely horizontal. See, I'm learning. There I go. So you guys learn from me, I learn from you. Thanks, Coach. But yeah, so I guess a horizontal might be more optimal so you guys could see wider and all that. It'd be cool to have a tripod just to have it look directly at, you know, everything. Maybe that's what I'll invest in, honestly. 1000%, just so it could, you know, because I'm only using my phone. I'd love to do this in an easier way that you guys can see better, you know. But I'm pretty limited as to what I can do right now. What is going on, chat? What's up, guys? Since that there's more than 10 people in here at once. Wow, that's awesome. I actually have to say chat now because there's a lot of people. That's pretty cool. Welcome to the stream, guys. So what I'm doing, this is Project Silverback right here for obvious reasons. He's super silver. What I'm doing, actually, I could probably take them off the tires so you guys can see better. There's a real monster truck event happening this weekend, this Saturday, kind of near me. And before the event, they're allowing people with RC cars to actually hit the real monster truck ramps. So I'm getting Silverback ready for his first video debut, the Big Rock, in which you guys are going to love the Big Rock because I put huge 5th scale tires on it. And that video is coming out this Saturday. So this is like the beginning of a couple other things that's going to unfold in the future. I really built Silverback so it could keep the Big Rock as a monster truck, you know, happy. Because he's really, Lonely. Because Colossus isn't, I mean, he's a truck, but he's not doing truck stuff. He's just a pull truck. Hopefully, if I can get this, we'll be in good shape here. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm going to have to redo that. All right. Because I have the lock nuts on the underside of this, what's it called? Please stay. Please stay. Maybe I'll just leave them out. I don't even think, yeah, I don't even think I need this. But I'd still put it in there for good measure because the holes are there, and if they're not being used, why the hell not? All right, let's see. Best cheap armor chassis for speed runs. I mean, the stock Limitless chassis. Chris K, don't overthink it. If you think you need a carbon chassis to go fast, you're being upsold. I'm telling you. You do not need all these crazy chassis. I mean, they're cool and grand. They make actually a lot of setups a lot easier to install, but a chassis won't make you fast at all. Chassis, a large, wider GT chassis, all that's going to do is actually allow you to put more things in there so you can put more power down, so things are more, you know, accessible and all that. And, you know, it's going to enable you to go faster. But the chassis is not going to make you faster, you know. So that's that. Woo woo! All right. 72 people in here. How's it going, people? I wish I could offer y'all some water. Grab a seat. We got some work to do today. We actually have a lot of work to do today, which is good because I actually got some parts in from Just Bash at RC. We're putting these massive, like, I would love to bite it, but huge, thick 7075 aluminum towers going on this guy and also the Big Rock over there. All right, so I think I'm good for the most part. Right over here. What am I doing? It's like I'm going brain dead. Let me try to put this over here a little bit. Maybe I could stick this specialty driver underneath here. You see the angle that I have to have this at? It's not going straight into the car. It's actually curved out as far as this. That's why you need it. You got to be super slow. It's just, as I said, it's a bitch. It really is. What car is that? This is, I don't know what the hell this thing is. This is, it's a short, so it's on a Typhon chassis, so short wheelbase. Short wheelbase chassis. It's got the Big Rock front and rear ends on. It's got Typhon arms. It's pretty much a short wheelbase monster truck. It's very similar to an Outcast, but it's built exactly how I would want a monster truck. And I'm answering Tristan Goslin or something. So I've never built a monster truck because I've always done speed runs. If I had a vision of like a sick freaking, you know, just a general monster truck, nothing like a Big Rock or a Crane, like, you know, just short wheelbase, almost solid axle. I have 20 million fluid in the diffs. I'm spinning one axle and they all spin. So it's for the most part locked. I'm making this as much of a real monster truck as possible without it being already something Arrma makes. So this is definitely a hybrid between a Typhon, an Outcast, and a Big Rock, because I like the bumpers. I really do on the Big Rock. But, you know, there's not a lot of other Big Rock things. There's a lot of TLR parts on this because it's a Typhon chassis. Where the hell did that other screw go? There it is. Always make sure you categorize your screws right. Make sure you don't lose any of them. That's the biggest thing. The way something comes off is the way you want it to go back on. Yeah. After dark. What setup is this? This is a 1717 1260 kV motor and an XLX2 in a short wheelbase. So that's what makes Silverback badass. He's got a 600 amp 8S ESC in there. I don't even need to run 8S because I ran it on half that, like 4S. And when I say you can't put all the power down, ridiculous. I'm not even geared all the way up. It's just naturally wanting to fly, in which that's going to be perfect for the monster truck ramps this weekend. I just hope this thing can hold up. All right, so I got to do a couple more things in the front tower. Should hopefully come off. You guys can see we have the front bumper off. It kind of looks like an original Creighton with nothing in the front, actually. Yeah, so we're putting this guy in the front, just like that. Big and beefy. That's how I like my burritos, big and beefy. 1-2 pin, bam, thing comes right out. All right, what's a way so I don't lose my? It's probably no way. The only way to do it is to do it, and to do it right, that is. Pulling the Arrma pins out. I'm making sure that I keep all the spacers that I have in there, the proper spacing on one, on one side, just so I don't mix them up with anything else on this table. All right, now I'm gonna unscrew the shocks. Yeah, the shocks from the tower, and then the last thing is going to be the the tower. Sorry, the shock standoffs, which I'm just gonna match up the tower. As I told you guys before, a huge thing when putting aftermarket parts on anything is make sure it works, and that's actually why EVSHobbies or Just Bash RC sent me these. So we're actually R&Ding, well, helping them R&D these towers, and if they fit and they bolt on, they will be available. That's how I like my beef. Yeah, man. That's how I like my batteries. We could all go on about what we like. So what I am really trying to say is, like, with all the spacings, and make sure you keep them on point. There's like a spacer over here and a crush washer so it never untightens. And then I have like another nut through here with a higher grade bolt, and I just have it spaced out perfectly. And I don't want to screw that up. So what I'm going to do, this is the OEM one. So this is just like your standard Big Rock 6S tower. And this is what we're installing. It's so much nicer. I'm just making sure all the holes match up. It's pretty holy. Here, if you guys can see through. No, maybe through here. Can you guys see through? But it appears, I'm looking on my end, all the holes match up. It's just a much thicker aluminum. Not thicker aluminum, it's thicker, and it's higher grade aluminum. So even if it was the identical thickness, this, I mean, it would still be superior just because it's just a better quality aluminum. So now what we're gonna do, the Tank RC, Francois, long time no see. You should come on RC Talk tonight and talk about this and what you have been up to. Okay, yeah. What time? What time do you suppose? Let me know what time. Stuart Dance, love all your builds. I'm in speedruns too, but this girl looks like she will be going good. Yes, sir. Monster Jet. It's called All Star Monster. That's the people who are running the actual monster trucks, but they like the RC trucks and cars too. So, you know, they're cool. They're cool about it. So I'm not gonna be doing live when I'm there, but I'll have a bunch of stuff on Instagram that I'll take short videos, and I'll have some stuff. 9:30 p.m. Okay, 9:30. What time is it now? That's later. All right, so this is the front. What I'm trying to do now, get my little tire. I'm gonna mimic the exact thing that I'm doing on it. And this is the highest one. So the highest one goes here. We have this nut and then the standoff. Next thing I want to do are get like thicker, larger standoffs, with the bigger, thicker screws. 630. Oh yeah. So okay. So it's in a while. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you could text me on Facebook or something, I'll probably remember, just because I have a lot of crap going on. But yeah, in case I forget, just text me and I'll make an appearance. I'll talk with y'all. Let's see, Creighton. No, sir, this is not a Creighton. This is a Typhon Big Rock Outcast TLR. That's Silverback. He's a pure mutt, but he is my ultimate my ultimate vision of a solid axle monster truck from Arrma. You know, like, yeah, there's regular monster trucks, but this is like a true monster truck. Solid axle, it has a spool in the middle. This thing's going to be a wheelie monster, but we're going to be hitting some real monster truck ramps before they start their show, and it's cool. I spoke to the guy who helps coordinate with it, and he said, yeah, bring your trucks out. And I'm like, all right. And I built this guy. I literally built this for this event. Building a bachelor. Yeah, basically. Basically. All right, now I want to take this other end off. Over here. Yeah, we still got the rear to go. I got to start hauling ass on this. Merci. Yes, sir. Infraction 6S first limitless speed build. Chris. It's the same car. It's the same exact car. One just looks like an F1 car. One is closed wheel. You know, shoot your preference. If you are going to dump a lot of money into a speed car and you're going to be, you know for a fact you're going to spend at least $1,000, just go with a limitless, because you're going to change the electronics out anyway. The infraction is like $200 more, and you don't need to spend that extra money if you know for a fact you're going to be upgrading anyway, so you might as well go limitless. Do you own a 1-1 project? After Dark? I do. I completed it. A 1-1 project that I did work on a year. I've had it for 3 years. Oh my God, time flies. I have a Kia. It's a Kia Stinger. It's nothing crazy. It's just a Kia. But I put intakes, downpipes. It's tuned. I gave it a tune-up. Lowered it. I put spacers on it, and I don't know how much. I've never put it on a dyno, but the spec sheets on 93, I should be making between 430 and 460 between there to the wheel. And I don't want any more from my Kia, honestly. If someone beats it, congrats, they beat a Kia. But in all reality, I like it. I'm humbled to own it. I actually bought that to live in it originally. I didn't think I would, not need to do that. But yeah, it's got a lot of trunk space. It's very doable. When the hatch comes up, there's a little platform that I actually put the car on. You'll see in a bunch of my speedrun videos that I actually have the car on the platform. And it's perfect for like showcasing something like literally like that, I guess. Okay, so I put these standoffs on. Everything is kosher there. I'm going to probably not put the shocks on yet because I want to make sure this thing goes on. Okay. Where did that thing go? Crap. Where'd it go? I heard something drop. Oh, there it is. These little plastic things you do not want to lose. Do not. You want to make sure you keep track of everything. And then, all right, so those are the pins. What I'm going to do first is shoot the 2.5mm bolts, the button heads. Where are they? Right there. I'm going to shoot these guys in just so that the tower stays flush up onto the on the bulkhead. That's what you want to do first. You don't want to put the shocks on because it's actually going to push the tower up and you're just going to make your life more, difficult. After Dark, they're fast car. Yeah, I mean, even stock for stock. Some people say like a stock Kia Stinger could take on a Scat, 392. And I've raced a couple and I beat them, with the tune, but Scats aren't slow either. But guaranteed off the line, I would smoke it because I'm all-wheel drive. Yeah, I've raced M4s. I've raced my buddy's M3, Mercedes E55. Yeah, E55, the older generation one. I pulled that after he had the hit, slowly pulling him at 130. This was all in Mexico, by the way. But yeah, I do have a 1-1 project, but I don't do much to it anymore because I want it to last, What I'd rather have than a fast car is a nice house, and I'm living in Florida. There's no way I'm going to have a house in the next 10 years unless I make 200 grand a year. It's ridiculous down here. So I've done everything respectable to my car, and I'm leaving it be. Doesn't need to be faster. What are we building? Juan Scloby. What's up, Juan Scloby? This is Project Silverback. We're just currently putting some upgrades on them. 17 Series Castle XLX2. This thing's got a lot of beef. It's all on a short wheelbase chassis. So it's equivalent to a monster Creighton for the most part. So yeah. Same bet NASCAR, but people actually run NASCAR races. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to think of like the best order to go back in. So I think we should probably do the A-arms up next. A-arms, I got the spacers. Yeah. Then we can put the pin in so it can hold the spacers. Smooth side goes to the plastic. That's what you want, just so the A-arm doesn't like God, what's the word? I'm drawing a blank. So the A-arm doesn't rub up against it and it's hard for the shock to rebound the weight of the car. You want to make sure it's smooth. Are those V6 hubs? What? V6 what? Creighton? These are Typhon hubs. Well, yeah, Typhon, TLR Typhon hubs. This car is a mutt between an Outcast, a TLR Typhon, and a Big Rock. It's a mutt. There you go. So we have smooth action right there. Now we want to put this shock on, now that we have all the according pieces installed, just because the shock is going to start putting pressure on the tower, in which will make your life a lot more miserable if you just do everything else beforehand and then the shock goes on first. You really don't want to go that route. Oh, hit that like. Thank you, NC Matt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, for all the guys who just came in, I appreciate you coming in. This guy, Stuart Dance, he was the first ever person to do a super something. I don't know. I don't even know how it works, but it's a donation. This is my donation board. Stuart Dance, he's the first guy. He only donated $1, and I appreciate that. The more donations, the more I'll do this. I don't mind helping you guys out with whatever questions you guys have. And then all proceeds go to helping build the channel, 1000%, because I love doing this. I would probably stop YouTube if I could do live. I'm not stop YouTube, stop doing YouTube videos if I could just do this live. I would love to do this. Because I'm helping you guys. I'm doing work that I need to do anyway. And, you know, it's fun. I love chatting with y'all. Can't believe Lozy released a dirt bike with on-road wheels. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I mean, it's cool to have a variant. You know, the fact that it's already done, not a lot of people can take a wheel off that dirt bike thing. So, you know, for it to already be set up for Supermoto or on-road, you know, that's, you know, it's a good variant to have. I'm going to say that. I thought the same, actually, at first. I was like, it's the same thing. But, you know, imagine buying tires for that. You know, you're going to be at $100 for tires alone, and then you got to install them. And if you ultimately just want to run on road, just get that. So I guess it's good that they did that. Ooh, very tight tolerances. Got to be really careful. Let's try to screw this in. There you go. Let's see what's going on. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Tank. I will talk to you later, Francois. Stay well. Clarence, let's put all the thumbs up for this build. Thank you. I like thumbs. Green thumb. You want to see how big this green thumb is? Check that out. That's a big green thumb. 20 horsepower. 25, actually. 25. Oh, I had to put this wheel nut on. I mean, not wheel nut. Oh, my God, the lock nut. But, yeah, so you guys comment. I appreciate all of you guys who, you know, engage in this. So it's just going to help contribute to the channel, and I would love to keep doing this. So far, this tower looks freaking awesome with the whole build. I'm going to get the shock on, and then I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to turn the camera around just because it's kind of hard to see. But the thing is thick. I've never had like a high-quality aluminum build, and I'm only doing the upgrade aluminum parts in parts that I want to be aluminum. I'm not going like metal A-arms, because if you land like that, you're screwing something up. And you don't want to do that. Where did that little plastic ball go? It's not in there. Oh no. Oh boy. The scavenger hunt begins. Here we go, guys. We gotta find who took it. Oh, there it is. All right. Till you really start building a lot of these cars, you'll realize how how important these little shock spacers are. Because if you don't have them, it's just gonna feel like crap, honestly. Going up and down, it's just gonna have so much slop in it, and you just don't want that. The dotted line is at a Big Rock. No, sir. Well, not entirely. I have the Big Rock towers and the front end, the front and rear bumpers on, but it's on a Typhon chassis from JBIRC, so it's got super nice aluminum. It's got a thick aluminum chassis, you guys can see. All aluminum, 7075 aluminum. We're installing these towers today. You guys can see right here. We just started, so if you guys are just coming in, you know, we do have a lot more to do. And then we got the Big Rock to do. So I do have more work to do. I figured I'd go live because I have to do this anyway, so should have done an on-road bike. I think that would be cool. I mean, I would upgrade the piss out of that thing. I'd probably just, honestly, I'd probably just do motor and ESC, and whatever breaks I'd upgrade from there, like drivetrain or something else. I don't know. All right, so here we go. Check that out. Woo! Super shiny and brighter than my future. No, my future is bright. I promise. Yeah, I'm just trying to clean this up. So I actually have a custom ESC mounting bracket because there's no way you're installing an XLX in a short wheelbase chassis like this unless you have some kind of custom mount, in which that's what I made. And I have it bolted, but I also put shoe glue on it to absorb vibration because it's going to be smacking the ground hard on Saturday. It's hitting the real monster truck ramps that are probably 20 feet tall. It's going to be the next rover on the moon. And I've never had this mindset. I've never wanted to like actually see something freaking fly. But you know, this is going to be cool and different. I haven't really bashed in a long time. What else? I think, let me make sure I do this right. Okay, so that goes there. Yeah, so I still need the other bolts. Where'd the other bolts go? Oh, probably right here, maybe. All right, it's probably these things. So we got to make sure these are in, and then we got to do the annoying thing with the specialty driver again. It's ridiculous. Okay. All righty. Is that a 7-scale chassis? No, sir. It is a short wheelbase chassis. So it's a Typhon chassis. What's cool about it, we got an XLX in this thing. It is super hard to put an XLX. So normally people would go with like an X8S, which is fine. But why Silverback is kick-ass, he's got an XLX and a 17 series motor. And the 17 series is a it's a 1250. So it's literally the identical size and RPM of an X-Max motor. In this thing, it's in a short wheelbase 8th scale. But this motor throws this thing around like a rag doll, like an absolute rag doll. All right, I think what I'll do actually. Oh, I should have put this bumper on first. Oh no, actually I couldn't have. All right, I don't feel bad now. This is just the annoying part. I'm gonna get these bolts in underneath. What's going on, guys? What is up? What is up? Do I run any nitro? Absolutely not, my good sir. I do not. Oh, these are what I need. Other screws. I don't know. They're not hard to maintain. They're just temperamental, and I've had one like a long time ago, but I lost interest really quick. 1, 2, 3. We got these things in. Okay, boom, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see here. We need, now this is the time of torture. I hate this part. Where's our specialty driver? This thing. Just so you guys can see, specialty, our ball end. This guy right here on the left. This, you want to make sure you have one of these. It's a really good thing to have. And it's an annoying kind of task to do, but when it needs to be done, it's great to have this thing available. You put pressure on the back end of the driver just so it's easier for you, like this, with one hand, and then wedge this up on something heavy just so you don't push it, and then you want to spin it with your other hand so it makes it easy and quick. So that's a little tipperooski, just a tip. And we got one in. So, oh, but you're complaining that was easy. No, that was the easy side. That's why. I promise that was the easy side. Now it's going to be the side where it's like really close to the ESC. And I got to angle it more, so I got to go slower now. Once we do this, it's smooth sailing, I promise. And then I'm going to show you guys what we're looking at so far. I still have to put the mud guards on. Probably going to have to order new ones, but they'll do for now. All right, there you go. Not too bad. All right, I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see. There we go, XLX2, 17 series. And you see this custom mounting bracket, it just goes over everything. That's exactly what I was meaning. So the bolts that I was really annoyed at were these guys, these big button head 2.5mm bolts. One right there, one right there. That's what, you know, you can't go straight in. See, if I were to go straight, I'd be like that. So you got to go literally at an angle like that. And that's why it's annoying. So, tis. So far, the tower looks pretty damn good. It really does, and I can tell you it's not going anywhere. Brushless servo. We have a crazy all-metal JBIRC servo mount. We have the upgraded Arrma Creighton 6S, the newer style, what's it called? The, oh my god, the servo thing. Servo saver, and the bell crank. Yeah. 1260 kV. PPS motor mount on a crazy full aluminum chassis. This is a serious truck, guys. Serious truck. All right, let's see. I'm just catching up on some comments right now. Do you run any nitro? Oh no, I said that. Absolutely not. Do I have any throttle control? Gotta have throttle. Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't even get full throttle on half power. So on 4S, actually, I couldn't even get full power. Could not happening. So I'd just rather keep it on 4S. The motor doesn't get hot and it runs cool and clean. If I want more speed, I just have to, you know, slowly ease up on the throttle. And if I want more speed, I just ask Spartan nicely and he'll be like, fine, 160. That's all he needs. Let's get a 2mm driver. I got to do this. Hello from Ukraine. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello. I'm stupid. Hello. Now I'm putting. Let's see if I could just do it on this side. Uh-oh. I'm trying to put this little bumper thing on right up there. Hopefully it stays. I gotta get this down. Well, we did a quarter of the stream already, which is actually no less than that because I got to do work to the Big Rock. The Big Rock's tower is actually bent, which is the main reason why we're doing this. And the Big Rock has the identical towers that Silverback has. So, you know, JBIRC was ever so nice to supply us with them. And we're going to be jumping the hell out of this thing, so it kind of needs that. Anyway. Alright, so that's one in right there. These are super useful too. These are little, I don't know. I forgot what the hell they call them. They use them in like the medical field. It's like a locking plier thing. Super easy, super useful. I recommend it just so you could grab onto like nuts that you can't physically hold on to. No comments on that one. That was funny. That was funny. I'm funny. All right, I think here's the other nut. Yes. All right. We're just about done with the front. I'm gonna keep the mud guards off until we're done ultimately, just because it's probably just gonna make things a little bit easier. All right, so here's this. Let's go. Yeah, hematose. Yeah, exactly those things. But like literally what I'm doing right now, you clamp it on like a little nut, because my fingers, I can't hold on to the nut inside the chassis right on top. It's hard to see, but that nut's going to go like right over there. You know, huge help. And they're cheap. They're like $4. Let's see if I can get a little balance here. Come on, just catch one thread. I think I got it. Am I even screwing it on? Yeah. I hate doing this, but you know, if there's an open hole, I just don't want to, you know, leave it open. All right, but we're done. I think we're done. Oh no, we're not done. We still have to put the these things in. See, so also from JBIRC, these are the stock plastic ones. He sent out these beautiful metal ones. Hopefully it will never break. The next thing that's going to break is probably just going to be the actual screw standoff mount thing. I'm pretty sure that would break. Which way did I have it on? See, now is when you get the trap phone back out that you took your picture with, and you just see what well, when you took the picture earlier. If it wants to load, that'd be nice. Oh, I don't even think it loaded. All right, well, that's stupid. Oh well, all right, I guess I just have to wing it. I'm pretty sure it's like this though. Let's see, are these threaded? I'll be surprised if they are. No, so I'm probably gonna have to use a lock nut. A nut. I'll keep that one just for sake. This guy's got to go all the way down. No, it's got to come up a little. Got to measure. Yeah, that seems about right. All right, let's see here. I don't think I'm going to be able to screw this in because the hole isn't large enough. Oh, this is aluminum. That means I'm probably going to have to cut it. Crap, I really don't want to do that. Crap. Yeah, big crap. I'm going to need a 2.5 millimeter. A 2.5 millimeter, something decently long as well. So I'm going to have to check my screw box. Hope I even have something that long. I don't think this will work. Yeah, no. I might just, honestly, screw it out a little bit. I mean, drill it out. Oh, I don't want to do this. 1, 2, how many are there total? I'm definitely going to have to start. You're very close, Robert. Very, very close. It's a mixture between a Typhon. It's basically a Typhon Big Rock, the TLR Typhon Big Rock, basically. And he's built identically to how a monster truck would be built. I think it's on the second from the top hole. So now we got to do this crap. I hate doing this, but it needs to be done. All right, second from the top. So for all the guys who just came in to the stream, what I'm doing is adding upgrades to my, well, to Silverback. He's a mutt between a Typhon, a Big Rock, and other crap, I guess. Yeah, so he's just a mutt, and they're having a monster truck event, like a real monster truck event, this weekend locally. And before the actual show, they are actually allowing guys with RC trucks to hit the ramps, which is pretty darn cool. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, let's see. 1, 2. Maybe I should do it over the garbage. Yeah, it's just like cutting carbon fiber in here. That's what I don't want to do. Oh yeah, there's no way. This is serious aluminum. Zero way, guys. Oh boy. But I'm gonna have to. Because I don't feel like putting a lock nut on something that doesn't need a lock nut. Oh, that's hot. Almost all the way through, though. Whew. Almost all the way through. Ah. Let's get some stronger hands. There you go, a towel. That'll help. Oh, and there we go. If I haven't said it before, I hate drilling through things. Dislike. Maximum dislike. Notorious 6 is nice. Can't wait to see when it's done. Film it, please. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm going down there. That's a business trip. It's about an hour away where I'm at. Yeah. Where's my Dremel? I'm going to be bringing the Big Rock 6S and also the Silverback. All right, now I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right. I had to make the hole slightly larger. Oh, I hope it's even large enough. If it's not, I'm going to cry. Of course it's not. Maybe I could just thread it in now. Actually, yeah, I could probably do that. Let's try. If I could do this, we'll be in good shape for this upgrade here. Yeah, because the stock body post, you can use a 2.5 millimeter and it just goes right in and everything's fine. But what I did here, I shot a larger bolt through the plastic and yeah, pliers. I probably should use pliers, but either way. Okay, so it seems like it's actually grabbing on in here, which is great, and it's not too tight. So I just made my own thread, basically. I'm just tapping it through with another screw. And once you tap it, you know, you can easily take it out, but it's still going to be able to hold once it's tight. That's what you want. But that's one, unfortunately. I'm going to have to do two. Okay. One right here. Where'd that screw go? Where'd it go? There it is. Oh my God. Butterfingers. All right. But yeah, so I just like going with a larger screw in general. Instead of a 2, I do a 2.5. Yeah. Mask Master, what's up? You're back. I'm still here, obviously. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully I'll never have to remove this because these body posts are not going to break. And plus I'm using a thicker screw that's going to be able to not break, you know, as easy if I were to land upside down. Hopefully I don't land upside. As long as I don't, I'll be fine. Nobody calls me all day. I have a live stream. Oh, I getcha. Yeah, that's the only time you get calls is now when you join a live stream. All good. Okay, so here, this is the final result in which I think it looks sweet. This is stock, or I mean, what it was before. And this is, oh my God. And this is what we're putting in. Oh, hang on. There you go. Stock, what we're putting in. So now you guys can see I adapted this hole over here, the smaller hole, to using a larger bolt. I already did it to this, and it's a lot easier to just shoot a larger bolt because it's plastic and it makes its own thread. Aluminum, no, you're going to strip crap out. So I'm going to have to do this again. Yeah, what was it? Second from the top. All right, one more time. Do it and get it done. Do it and get it done. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I just sucked it up and did it. I'm going to want to vacuum this up because we don't want to spread this aluminum all over, you know, the rest of the build. So where's my vacuum? This vacuum needs a raise. I think I got some on me. All right, that wasn't so bad. Oh crap, I just remembered. I'm gonna have to do this again for the back. Oh, are these long enough for the back actually? Yeah, they'll barely make it in the back. Okay. That's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Dremel just to smooth it out, make it nice. Okay. All right, so we're going to be done with this for a little bit, so I'm happy about that. Because, as I said, I hate doing this. I'll undo this. Let's put the 2.5 back in. Let's unscrew. I'm going to bring these as extras to the monster thing because you never know. Let's say if it bends too much and I can't get the body back on, well, need the body on. Body is actually an unbreakable body from JBIRC also. He's starting to make unbreakables, and he's going to have them pre-cut. I had to cut mine. So he's going to have a lot of cool things coming out. All right, let's try to get this bolt in here respectfully. Hopefully it doesn't back out. I need a decent battery-operated vacuum cleaner. I mean, this is decent. I don't know what the hell this thing is called, but my girlfriend got this from her mom. I don't know. It's E-Pro Select. Sounds very basic, but it works. I would probably end up taking that battery out and I'll put one of my batteries in it. Last a couple days and make black holes. That's how hard it'll suck. All right. Oh, this needs to go in more. Yeah, so these things look friggin' awesome, actually. Oh, nice. And it feels like it's threading into the aluminum ever so slightly because it's slightly smaller than the size of the screw. So this is really good. It's not going anywhere. Nice. Look at that. Modification. That's how we do it. See? Very nice. Shiny. So hopefully if it lands upside down, it's not going to break this and it's not going to break the screw because now we have an oversized bolt in there, which is what we want. I would rather these smaller bolts that hold the actual mounts in break away rather than the mount actually break, because I could always shoot another bolt in, you know, like that's not a big deal. At least make it last until I get back home, you know. It doesn't have to be perfect when I'm already out. All right, I think that was the other side. This, I think, goes here. Oh, I love how it's like countersunk. One. Ooh, this looks awesome. This looks great. Okay, 2. We are just about done with the front, which means we're almost halfway done with Silverback. Oh my God, the Big Rock has so much more work to do because it's all of this again with the Big Rock. And then I got to resolder a couple things because the leads popped out in the previous video and whatnot and whatnot. So it's just more work. Woo! RC Mat 24S. Yeah, it's going to blow that thing up. Yo, those body mounts. These are from Just Bash at RC. These body mounts. I also got these towers I'm installing here. So these things are pretty sweet. Super sweet. They're really nice. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I did this wrong. Oh, I did. Where's the body? I think it was below. What do? Oh, it goes back like this, I think. I definitely put one in the wrong. Yeah, I put the other one in the wrong place. There you go. But you can see on the unbreakable body mount comes right over it. So this is the right side. I screwed the first one in the wrong place, but I screwed the other one on 2 different holes, and it worked. It's ironic. Okay, let's do this. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. I just realized that. Okay, there's that. We're about 99% done with the front. Let's see here. Okay. Christian DV just got my first RC Arrma Sentinel X3S. That's awesome, dude. That's a good car. Take care of it, and it'll take care of you. Just like all things. Kind of. All right, so these can all come back. I think we're almost done. Oh, no, we still have these things right over here. Let's see. Looks super slick. Yeah. I'm going to show you guys when the whole front is done. I'm going to show you exactly what the final result is. Because as I said before, I've never actually installed upgraded towers. I mean, I've installed towers, but not like better towers. So this is kind of new to me. Better body post, new to me also. Where the hell does this go? Oh, there we go. Is that the, oh my God, that's opposite way. That's why it's not going on. This one goes on this side. I'm a doofus. All right. There you go. Now it goes in easy. Because now it's on the right side. Okie dokie. What is going on? What is going on, guys? All the new guys. I am putting upgrades on this guy. Actually, I'm going to take you guys and manhandle you. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to put it this way so you guys can see. We just put the upgraded tower on. We now also have upgraded, oh, wow. It's so stiff. It's like it's going nowhere. That's awesome. We also have newer body posts, but we're testing out these towers from Just Bash at RC. These things are huge. Look at that. Check out this difference here. This is the stock one. Look at that difference. That's hard to see. I can't get it level. Either way, that's crazy. At some parts of that tower, it's thicker than the stock one, and it's better aluminum. So it's just going to hold up a lot better. And the big rock that we're going to be doing up next, it's going to need the same dose of love. Okay, I guess I'll just keep this off for now. I'll keep the side skirts off for now. So yeah, so we made it wider with the upgraded hubs. These were the other ones. We have the wider upgraded hubs. We have the JBIRC towers, and now the posts. Where'd the body go? Here it is. And this unbreakable body from Just Bash at RC. Oh, it went right on. You saw how easy that went on? It just, the metal precision is perfect. And then the rears just slid into place. That is awesome. So here, look. Have this upgraded, it's like it's going nowhere. That's just awesome. The backs we did not do yet, but we're going to do that. So check this out. Ready? I made everything on the table shake. This body is not going to cave in. Zero way for this body to cave in. EVSHobbies. This thing is sweet. Yeah, I kind of rolled it a few times. But yeah, this is definitely a build that will take some abuse. 1000%. All right, so we did the front. Everything, I think we're good. I feel like I'm missing something. Did I really do it all? Okay, good. Wow, I'm proud of myself. All right, let's do a quick little organization thing. There might be less going on in the rear, which could be good, but now we're going to put the rear tower on. 2 years or so. Arrma Vortex got the boost, got it everything and replaced. That's awesome. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Let me see how I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to have to take this body post off first. Okay, so this is the rear body post that I just took off, and it pretty much just stays there. I don't even want to touch the other post yet because I know I'm going to have to grind them. Oh, there you go. Now you guys can see a lot better. There you go. How's that? How's that? Solid as a rock. Yes, sir. It is solid. What did I just do? Oh, I took off the rear body mount. All right, so looks like I'm going to have to use the specialty driver again because... of course, it's not straight. Okay, you'll really get a thumb muscle. Your little thumb muscle, that's what this thing right here is going to help build. Doing this little stuff with the specialty ball end tip. I call it specialty because it's special, yes. Butter, yes, sir. Ooh, the backs are longer. See? Look at that. So that's the angle that you can actually still screw this thing in. So that's why these drivers are good. You can see plain as day, it's still holding on to the screw, and it's at that kind of an angle. So that's why it's always good to have them. This side is going to be a bitch. Yeah, because now I'm actually angled up a lot more. I'm right over the ESC. I could probably just take out an ESC wire, actually. Yeah, that kind of helped a little bit. And then after this, it's smooth sailing. Hopefully. Come on, come on. Bada, 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 bada. Whew. If they made like a micro 1/4 inch right angle ratchet, like an electric ratchet wrench, would be perfect for this. It would be perfect. Oh my god, the screw is so long. But I'd rather it long so it could actually take more of the impact on the rear bumper. All right, there you go. I think we're about out now. There's number 2. Annoying as heck. Okay, so that's good. I guess I could just go with the rear bumper and take this thing off now. Okay. Got 4 2.5 bolts right there. Where'd my 2.5 go? Who took it? There it is. Bam. Oh, there's just 2 because the other 2 are underneath. Oh, because it needs the other thing because I have a TLR part on it. That's alright though. We're not taking it all off. Solid aluminum. This chassis is just ridiculous. Yeah, I think we're good here. Okay. Let's check up on comments. What am I building? I don't know. This thing's a mutt. It's like a blend between an Outcast, a TLR Typhon, and a Big Rock. So basically the principle of this project is to make the ultimate standard wheelbase and whatever, just 8-scale monster truck. So it's basically a Typhon on roids with Big Rock stuff on it. I have 2 springs in the back. It's going to be waterproof. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna take abuse. It's gonna take hits harder than Rihanna. But that's, you know, this is a sponsor build by JBIRC, but I'm also doing it. I want this thing to be wicked. I absolutely want it to be wicked. All right, so gonna have to take more stuff off. I probably could have put a wing instead of but I'd rather a bumper. But if I have the wing, I could put the wing mount wheelie bar, which could actually be a good thing for this. I was watching B. Perez. I was watching Colossus pull that school bus. Oh yeah, that was real. It's hard to genuinely tell people. I mean, I don't go out and tell people, but when they say, "Oh, I saw the video," I didn't believe it. I mean, I have no other way to prove, but it's legit. It is legit. Colossus is, when I say he actually pulled it, based on the data logs, he probably could have pulled 3 to 5 more buses until a drive shaft breaks. That's the next weak point, honestly, on Colossus, or a diff gear goes or something like that. But I custom built the transmission, so even if you copy the dual setup that I have, it still won't have the same torque. Because I did a little bit something extra special. It's nothing like electronic. You can use the same electronics. But the transmission is so far in gear reduction, it's stupid. It is genuinely stupid with how far in gear reduction it is. Has a top speed of, I think, 12 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour, I think. I don't even remember. But that's how slow it goes. But on the other end, it pulled 28 amps to pull a school bus with me sitting on top of it. 28 amps. 28, only 28 amps. So if there's 600 amp ESCs, you know, because people have pushed over 600 amps, and motors were drawing only 28 amps, if you do the math, you know, you could pull a lot more, literally, buses. But you know, I'm not gonna do that just because something's gonna give. Nimi Gaming, hi Hi. Hi. Ah. Come on. This damn thing won't come out. Actually, the guy who did the, what's it called? The guy who owned the bus, he was in here on last stream. He was here yesterday. Funny enough as it is, he's a school bus driver, and that's his bus. So it's pretty damn cool and very nice of him, by the way, for him to let me do my stupid. Why isn't this coming out? Hang on. That screw is out. There should be no way this is giving me this issue. Oh, maybe I could do this. I wouldn't mind getting metal, there you go, shock braces, not shock braces, metal chassis braces too. But I don't think they have them for this kind of build yet. Alrighty, here we go. Pin, this thing. Where'd that little plastic thing go? There it is. Let's not lose anything here. These are the back wing support, bumper support things. Oh, we got two 2.5 millimeter bolts, and then we have shocks, towers. Yeah. There you go. The tower is off the car, technically. But it's still not off the car. It's kind of off. Thank you. Thank you, Nimi Gaming. Thank you. Nice car. Oh. Ooh. I do appreciate that. Thank you, B. Perez. Thank you. Yeah, it's so unrealistic. That's how unrealistic it was. The video did horrible in views because it looked clickbaity, but it was I swear. If I have a post where I say I'm doing 180 miles an hour, the car's doing 182. If I pull a bus, it's pulling the bus in me. I never over exaggerate any of my thumbnails. That's one thing I never ever do. And I won't do that because I'd rather stay truthful. And honestly, my channel takes a huge impact if I don't lie. That's it. But it wasn't a lie. It was truth that I pulled the school bus, and you know. It's no big deal. Let's see. We need to take this thing off now. This. We're probably going to want to do more Loctite when we re-put the metal to metal things back in. Yeah, I feel Loctite on this one. You definitely want to always redo the Loctite. I feel like you should repost it. Yeah, actually, that's a great idea. I do intend to repost it, but it just doesn't cross my mind to do it. I need to figure. I think it was during the summer of not last year, but the year before, 2 years ago. 2 years? Yeah. I think 2 years ago, the summer of 2 years ago, that's when I did it. And, I'll probably wait till the summer to repost it because it's definitely worthy of a repost. And I wish I had another person there to film more, just so it covers more truth. But I kept the camera going from start to finish, showed under the bus was in neutral. And Ed, the bus driver, he was actually standing next to me. He wasn't in the bus, so. It was indeed legit. Oh, did I take a picture of this? Yeah, just remember to always take pictures of, like, positions of whatever. Yeah, I did. Okay. Picture. Okay, and then once I get all of this stuff off, then we're going to have to match this tower in the back. And once I get done with this, we have a whole nother car to do. Ridiculous, but that's okay. Let's get the top. Yeah, top shocks off now. We need this and this. Slower is faster. I guess. In the race car world, slower is slower. Yes. All right, shock done. We need one more shock and this thing is off in the rear. Hope you guys can hopefully see. Maybe I'll just move this light a little bit. Is that better so you can see the car? Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. It's the best it's going to be right now. But I just love doing builds like this. I gotta tell you, I love doing crap like this. Or try it again and do it again if it's possible. I mean, it's something so crazy that I wouldn't do it again. You know, I already did it, I proved it, and whatnot. If I get paid more than $28 on the video, sure, I'll go through the stress of hiring another, you know, or having someone allow me to use their school bus. That took me months to get ready to do this. Make sure school was out. Yeah, it was done during the summer because school was out that time. And that's actually part of the reason why. So it took months to even get the thing ready. But believe me, I'm more than willing to wait, and Ed was able to pull through, and he was good. He was really good. You know, it's just so unbelievable. People think it's fake, and I get it. It looks like clickbait. Big yellow bus, but, you know, I assure you, 'twas not. All right, let's not lose anything here, because it's spaced out perfectly with how I want it to be. Okay. This, and then this. Or just tow something just as heavy. I mean, I pulled a Cybertruck. I mean, and that was easy. The new Cybertruck. Oh, I mean, the only Cybertruck. What the hell am I saying? I pulled the Cybertruck. I pulled 2 cars at once. You know, I don't have to keep doing it. I would rather, like, have it able to tow me wherever I go. So, you know, I think that'd be cool. All right, so now here's the new JBIRC tower, and this is the OEM one. So I'm just making sure that all the holes line up. Making sure it's good. Yep, I see through it. I'm looking in the light. It's going to be hard for you guys to see, but I have to make sure that all the holes line up, and it appears they do. So that means the other ones that he cut are definitely going to be good. So that's a good thing. So this was what, on the outside? Yeah, outside. Perfect little upgrade here. I like this. I think it's sweet. All I got to do next is get the thicker standoffs, and then it's really going to be upgraded because all the weight's going to be put just on the screw, you know, expectedly. Maybe I should put a crush washer right there. It doesn't matter. We'll use brute force. Actually, maybe I shouldn't do it that tight. Only because if it's too tight, it might just snap. Oh my god, imagine polishing this. Imagine polishing it. That would be sweet. That really would. But it's, you know, it's a car. It's going to truck. It's going to get dirty. It's going to get messy. So be what it be. Okay. Okay. Just another day. Yeah, so that's the old tower. I'm still going to keep that for, if anyone's local here in Florida, and if they need towers, I mean, these are Big Rock, but they could be used on a Crane, Typhon, Italian, you know. they could basically be used on anyone. If you want them, just let me know. Hit me up on, just text me, Instagram, or whatever, and you know, I'll just swing by and take them. It's just extra stuff I don't need. Comments. Yeah. Yes, sir. They are nice and clean. What's up, Sweaty Try Hard RC, B Perez, Chrome look. Yeah, I mean, this thing is, I would say it's a good 75, 80% chrome, minus the A-arms and diff housings. Other than that, it's pretty damn near there. The Bronx Geek, hey, hope all is well, man. I'm trying to find them lipos you made. Are they still? Yeah, they are. They're on ChinaHobbyLine's website, CNHL's website. You have to go into, oh my God, what is it? You have to go into series, like the series that you want to buy from, and you'll see a bunch of other series. Then you'll see Innovation RC. How much do I think I spend a year on RC? Paul Charbono. How much a year do I think I spend on RC? Well, I honestly don't even know because it's a business. I used to spend, I mean, probably between, I mean, and I'm young, so 2-3 years ago, I wasn't doing this as a business. I was just doing it for fun. I was probably spending maybe between 2 to 3, no, probably more than that. I don't know, between 2,000 and 4,000 a year. And it was only for a couple of years, but again, I was young. I still don't have a crazy high income, but regardless, now it's not even, if you're wondering now, it's kind of null because it's a business, and these right here are probably $100, at least $100 shock towers alone, and there's 2 sets. Here's another 150. Here's another 250. Here's another 200. Like, I could go on and on, but that's, you know, that's just on the table over here. But it's stuff that I help people with. I help promote, do this and that. So not a lot of it I genuinely keep, but I work with a lot of, you know, stuff. And, you know, over the years, you get to a point where like materialistic things are like whatever, you know, like someone sent a new car, I think it was yesterday. That's cool, I appreciate it, but it's work, you know. So it's not really, I don't spend as much as I used to because I usually just get it, but that's not the point. Now it's work, and I don't enjoy it the same way. So that's the only drawback, you know. That's why I like building, because I love doing something that you're just not given. Like I'm not given this card as is. I got to make it how it, you know, how it's going to be. And that's what I love. That's what I like. Long story short, more than enough. I spent more than enough. I put a lot of dollars into it regardless. Oh, that was red Loctite. Let's not go that route again. We can move these towers. What next? These things. Now we're going to start to get into... Actually, no, I can't do that yet. All right, so I'll just do this right now. If it would allow me, that'd be nice. There we go. Oh, that's one. We're almost done with Silverback. Just got to get this tower back on, then I'll do a little show around, then I got to start with the Big Rock. Because this monster truck event is on Saturday. I got to make sure everything is good. I don't have to test them today, but I got to make sure they're good and upgraded. Why isn't this going in? Maybe it's the way I'm doing it. Maybe I'm just stupid. So I always like to put a little small driver, make sure it's actually going in the hole. Oh yeah, see, I was going too far down, thinking it would be flush, but there's a little bit of space, which is, you know, that's fine. So then you take that little thing out. Oh, I dropped the thing. Don't drop that, don't. Whoa! Let's not stab you guys, wasn't it? All right. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see. Can someone recommend good cheap shock replacement for UTB 1840? I don't even know what that is, so sorry on that. But shocks are usually universal. Arrma shocks are great if you can get those on anything. Traxxas' GTR shocks are also really good, but you know, I don't know the size of the vehicle that. Yeah, that's the right size. Okay. Now we're gonna do the wing mount before I start putting any stress or putting the whatchamacallit on. Uh-oh, did I run into a mishap? Or is this the right way? Yeah, it has to be the right way. No, it should still just go right in. Maybe I'm just oh yeah, it's probably just stiff. I don't know, that's pretty damn close. No. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. But you can't be upset. Yeah, it's just not going to go. This is definitely not going to go on in the back here. So that means the rear on the Big Rock. Oh, yeah, it's not going to work. And that one is bent. This wing mount thing won't go in. Or wait, do I have it backwards? There's no way. I mean, do I actually have it? No, I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I think I now know what he was saying. Might just have to be a little shaving that I have to do with this. Or I could probably just cut this plastic thing off a little. It's pretty damn close. I think I'm just going to shoot a couple bolts in it. It might work. I think the tolerances are just really close. Let's see. We got one big bolt, two big bolt. I'm not going to shoot it in hard all the way. You just want to make sure you get it in to where you know for a fact it's not going to work even with the bolt. Ooh. Oh, maybe I could trim a little bit off the plastic one. Yeah, it's super close. See, now I wouldn't even consider this a drawback. This is, as I said, where people send me stuff to test. This is the prime reason, because this thing won't actually fit flush because it's a thicker tower and it's not allowing this wing mount brace to go all the way up to match the holes where the wing brace is. That's fine. It's no reason to get upset or anything. This is the part what I have to do now. I have to see how to change it, how to make it right, this and that, because it's a new product. It's never been launched before, and this is the principle of how to help. I think what I can do though, yeah, it's gonna have to come forward more. Could probably just trim one of these. I mean, I really don't even need this top thing right here. But then again, it would be better because you want to be able to have it support. Yeah, so if I'm pulling outward, I'm going to have to just trim a little bit. Crap! Well, what I need to do first, though, is actually just take pictures so he can make it right, because not everyone has a Dremel and not everyone wants to get an OEM upgrade. And no, it's not backwards. It's not backwards. Let me see. Zoom in. It's taken, maybe I'll take a video here. Yeah, you were right when it comes to clearances. So it's hitting right there. Everything needs to move this way more. So you could see the chassis brace isn't hitting that. So it's just too thick where this is, and it's not allowing it to seat all the way in. So probably around, where's my finger? Here, has to be the same thickness as OEM, just so this, oh my god, just so this part can seat flush and push the whole thing forward. That is what I'm going to have to send to JBIRC. And again, it's no big deal. This is, I'd rather go through the mishap than any of you guys, because it's not, you know, you don't want to screw up an upgrade part. Someone spends a lot of money on, you know, so that's the purpose of making it right. But what I could probably do is actually trim this and make it work, which I really don't want to do, but there's a but. The show must go on. We got to prepare for this Saturday. Yeah, if I push it forward more, it's going to be able to, yeah, if I push it forward more, it's just going to allow itself to seat in a lot easier. Oh, here we go. Safety glasses, yeah. CNC precision. Ow, it's hot. Molten plastic. Yeah, so I'm just trimming this off just so, yeah, that's fine. And then I can always change it out at a later point in time, but, you know, 1000% it'll be fixed. It's no big deal. Yeah, that alone actually made a good difference. Gotta do, and I don't want to cut like where the force of impact, where that's going to transfer. I'd rather it be here on the top where the bolt goes through. It's not, it's just making it thinner. The bolt's not holding on to that. It's just a long piece of plastic, you know. So probably weight reduction, you know. That's just what it is. Okay, we're gonna have to do this to the other one. All right, so let's see how that is. You guys can see I just trimmed it up over there. I gotta try to make it a little bit more right angle-ish, I guess. Yeah, it's supposed to have a slight backwards tilt. Yeah, I just wanted to, you know, I just want it to be able to bolt in. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'll just remind myself, don't land on my butt. And there we go. Mint. Almost. It's as mint as it's going to be. It's no big deal. Literally no big deal. But what I'll actually do, I'll send him this video to show him what, you know, what does work, so he can see how to compensate the tower so people don't have to cut their wing mount. Rich B, oh, how's it going? What's going on? How are you? All right. So we're R&Ding right now. We're R&Ding, research and developing. We're testing. All right, so what I had to do in order to make it work, if you can see the part where it's trimmed up right over there, this I didn't touch, that one I did, and now it goes on perfectly. So it's about, I don't know, maybe 1/8 or 1/2 of an eighth of an inch on the tower that you're gonna have to cut, just so this round piece goes right right in here. So this elevation right here, you might have to get rid of this, I'm pretty sure. All right. So this is that. This was option A. Option B was just quit and go cry. So I was hoping that option A would work, and which it did. So no big deal. All right, so we did this over here, and it's not really ruining anything structurally. It's for the most part identical. Yeah, so I'm actually going to try to clean this up just a little bit, because if it works, it works. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. What's going on, guys? We are currently working on Silverback, testing out new products from Just Bash at RC, and preparing Silverback and the Big Rock up next to run at a monster truck show, actually, a real monster truck show this weekend. So I'm changing out the towers here. So this is Just Bash at RC. This is OEM. We're changing from this to this. It's a big, 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 big difference. Making sure they work and fit, in which they don't perfectly fit. So that's why they're sent to me to test out. But this weekend they're having a real monster truck show, and I'm finalizing the last part of Silverback, and he's going to be jumping the actual monster truck, the real monster truck jumps. So just making sure I cross my T's and dot my I's, so everything is good to go, because I'm not going to take it easy on those jumps. I built this truck exactly to do what monster trucks do. It's almost solid axle. I have 20 million fluid in the diffs. I wanted to keep it diff though. I didn't want to run a spool. So, oh yeah, it's perfectly in there now. All right, no biggie. Biggie. Not Diddy, Biggie, not Diddy. Definitely not Diddy. Which way does it go? Oh, I need the small circle. Who took it? Sean, did you take it? Where the hell did the plastic go? Oh my god, I'm going crazy. This is ridiculous. I bet Sean took it. Tell me if Sean took it. Where'd it go? Maybe I'm just stupid. Scanning. That's the one piece I need to continue onward. Oh, then I also have to trim this up next. Let's see. Verde Vampiro 420, you got a sub. Awesome, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. But where the hell is this plastic? It's watch. It's on top of this thing. No. All right. Evidently not. And I just created more work for myself. Okay. I think this went in here. Yeah, that went in right in there. Where'd it go? I know for a fact I saw it. Maybe I dropped it? Oh, I dropped it. There it is. I found it. I still blame you, Sean, even though you're not here. I blame you. All right, now what we want to do. Let's see. Dion, no Diddy. Yeah, man, no, not Diddy, no Diddy. Absolutely not. He needs to stay the hell away. Woo! No Diddy in here. All right, let's get this thing back in frame so you guys can see. All right, so I got one suspension pin thing in there. All right, so either way, these cars are still going to be ready for the monster truck thing because I would have to make it work. But what's better is that this product is going to be changed. It's going to be identical. It's just going to be trimmed slightly more. So it's available, so you guys can not have to do the same trimming that I have to do, because you shouldn't have to trim apart. It should just be plug and play. There's no big deal on that. Okay, that's in there. Alright, so now we need this. Probably going to put a dot of Loctite, because we definitely want to reapply with Loctite. Blue Loctite. For everyone in here, thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of you. And if any of you who do super chat or donate at all, it genuinely goes to the channel to help bring more lives, more this, more that. I have a board over here for super chat or super like or whatever the hell that is. Stuart Dance, he's the one who donated the first donation of the channel. And if you guys donate, you're going on the board of awesomeness. I think I'll just call it that. The board of awesomeness. Yeah, so that actually, helps me, and in return, I help you guys. I give you guys genuine, straight-up advice, and so on and so forth. I really distracted myself. Where the hell does this go? Oh, yeah. Okay, so now our picture, if you guys remember on the trap phone over here, we took the picture because my main phone is over there. You want to make sure that you know the exact bolt position so you don't readjust your tune or anything. Bottom left. Bottom left. Okay. This is going in on a Tuesday. Okay. That is not going anywhere. I think I could add the shock right now, because now I don't have to worry about it. The tower's on. Ooh, this thing is going to look sick. It's going to look sick. Okay, there was a washer, if I remember. Yep, a washer. And then a nut. There's the nut. T-wrench. Okay. Welcome to everyone who's in this live stream. We're working on Silverback. He is my Arrma mutt. He is a pure monster truck, damn near solid axle. Man's got an XLX2 inside this thing. We got an XLX2, 1717, 1260 kV, literally the identical can size and RPM that a X-Max comes with, or an original Crate 8. Same exact size. Big motor, huge ESC on a short wheelbase chassis. I can even get full throttle on 4S, and I'd rather run it on 4S. It doesn't get hot, but that's that. So we're working on Silverback, and he's a sweet build. Let's see. Hey, young man, I believe I asked you before about my limitless V2. What pinion do you suggest for 160? About Arthur Reed, what pinion do you suggest? You have a 1700 kV Castle, 41 tooth spur, and what pinion? Well, I could tell you two things right now before we even talk about gearing. Now, I'll tell you one. The other one, I would appreciate $1, a little donation. One is your ESC. Before we can even talk about gearing, got to make sure you have the ESC to push the power. You need to make sure that your system's able to handle the gearing that you put out. So, got a super like or super chat, and I'll give you the gearing. I for the most part, I know what it is. Let's see, Dion Freeman. I subscribed to you when you first received the. Oh my God, that's so long ago. Thanks for being a loyal, long-term subscriber. That was the first Limitless in the world. Yeah, Horizon Hobby, they had me alpha test that thing. That wasn't even beta. I didn't realize that was the only one in the world until they launched it, and just crazy. So yeah, awesome. Thanks for staying. Yes, XLX2. All right, awesome. Yeah, so you 1000% have the ESC. You just got to be careful regarding the gearing, because that's a really high kV motor, 1700. super high kV. It's a big cam. It's going to draw more amps. You need to be careful. One of these guys, right? One of those big boys, basically. That's an 1100. It's the same thing. So now I got to trim this other side that I don't want to do. Ugh, I hate cutting and trimming things. But here we go again. Eye protection. Woo. Hate trimming. Okay, now I gotta go from the up. Yeah, I'll give you a hint though, Arthur. If you want 160 miles an hour and you have a 40 one-tooth spur, I would suggest going down a little bit on 6S. You could do 160 on 6S with that motor. You know, 8S, you could gear it down even more. It's just gonna draw a lot of amps, and you just need to be careful on that. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully. Crap, I'm so close. I swear I hate doing this, but it's okay. All right, so we got that. Now we can just do the little trims now. See, that's how much I had to cut off that little space just so it could sit flush. And obviously, once this tower's cut after, you know, once it's cut and solidified, you know, it's never going to be an issue regarding, you know, if you guys were to buy these towers. So we're R&Ding. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, I trimmed a little bit too much. F word. You live and learn. That's okay. Yeah, I definitely trimmed a little bit too much off this one. I got too confident because I did the other one. Yep. That's no big deal because, yeah, this is just going to pull all the way through. Yep, as expected. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Think I could use a longer bolt and just use a washer. Well, in all reality, it doesn't need to be super tight because it's going into the tower. The tower needs to be tight, not the Let me think here. Maybe I could do this. I don't think that's going to work. Crapola. Gotta think. Maybe I could use just a longer bolt. Nah, but that's going to look ugly. I don't want to do that. We don't want it to look ugly now. Yeah, it fits perfectly now that I did this. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Where's my screw gun? I'm gonna do this lightly. I guess you don't even need to have it hold in through the back. So what I'll do is compensate with a shorter bolt. It's just going to hold that wing mount thing onto the tower, because that's the ultimate reason why it's there. It's not to hold the mount, because the mount's held in. Where'd that screw go? think I have like short-term memory or something. I just keep forgetting where I put the screws. It doesn't matter. I can size it. I think it's size. Yep. Bingo. Bingo was his name. Oh. Sean Cleveland, I have a Limitless V2 chassis and a TLR Typhon chassis if you want them. You can have them. Oh boy. I don't need any more chassis in here. I don't. I do appreciate that though. Thank you. I have 2 repairs I'm doing. I got 2 of my cars. I'm busy with I can't take on any extra stuff. We're probably not even gonna have time to do the Big Rock. I have to do the Big Rock. I'm gonna have to do the Big Rock tomorrow. I didn't realize I've been in this stream for like 3 hours, 2 hours, I think. I don't know. Long enough. Okay, yeah, we could put this tower on. I'm just making sure. Where did the other pieces go? Here we go. Ah, there's the screw. All right, so now we're going to put this guy on. Okay, there we go. Now we're actually kind of making progress. Now we have this washer and nut, and then we're pretty much almost done with Silverback. Almost done. Still got to put the bumper back on. Oh yeah, this tower looks mean. Tower looks awesome. Woo! Yeah, there's like, I just realized I just screwed the screw in and I didn't even need to put the thing that I trimmed. That was pointless. Because it's still going to get locked in. But, you know. I don't think it needs... I'm just trying to think. If I land like this, it's going to hit this. I mean, regardless, it's not going to matter. I just don't want to do something wrong, and when I'm out there and, you know, something happens, and I'm not looking to skimp out on doing something that takes me a couple minutes, you know. Okay, I'm going to put this side in, but I don't think it's going to do anything if I land wrong. Let's try to get another nut in here, and then I need the shorter pin. Where did that pin go? Yeah, I think it's still going to hold because it's going right to the chassis brace, if anything. You know, so. Where, oh, where? I don't think it's that. Maybe I dropped it, just like all the other things I did. Yes, no. All right, it appears we're good on installation regarding the tower, but now we need to... No, this one's too long. Where did the short one go? It'll show up at some point. I'm sure of it. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. Either way, if we could do this meanwhile. It's like parts like to disappear when you need them, but when you don't need them, that's when they reappear. Is this it? I swear if that's it. I don't know. It's just how the way this world works, I guess. Okay, now I'm going to do this. What was it? Bottom out side. Okay. Let's see. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. We're working today. We're doing more work. I'm probably going to be on tomorrow. So I know this is the size I need. We're probably going to be on tomorrow because I'm not going to get to the Big Rock. Let me just think right here. Could I do this? No. This would be cool, though. This would be cool, though, having a limitless brace in the back. But hang on. This right here, I think, would get into the way. Maybe not. Huh. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll stick with that another time. It's not a big deal. Yeah, where did that other pin go? It'll show up. It's fine. Either way, let's make sure we get done with this thing. Looks around, worried. Oh, wait, is that not the right size? Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it was that longer one. Probably was the longer one. Oh, where'd this screw go? There it is. Interesting. I don't see how it would be. I don't know. It'd be nice to see where all my damn parts go. I'd like to run away. Oh, I guess that was it. It doesn't matter. All right. It's just been a long day. Long day. All right, good. Yeah, that was it. I guess I'm just going crazy. Now we're going to have to change this guy up here. Because we have these upgraded these body mount posts. So if you guys can see, we're taking this out. Oh, it's not going to work. Oh, it might. No, it won't. I don't know. It might. Just trying to think. It's going to be a close one for it to work, though. Crap. I'm going to have to make it work, I guess. Oh, I see, because this is held in by two things. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Maybe I shouldn't do that now. Yeah, but I could always raise it up, though. I could raise it up to compensate the size difference that this is. I'm pretty sure. What's up, DTG? What's up? Reckless, Kel. Just a quick good day hello before I start my day. Keep going the fast, mate. Thank you. Reckless, Kel. Thank you. Same to you. Enjoy your day. My God, maybe my brain is just not working right today. Wait, so if I only have this bolted in here, oh, then there's no way to do this. See, that's the thing about doing custom work. When you have like OEM replacement parts, they just don't work because you're doing, you know, other stuff. So how could this work though then? This would have to be all the way up. How did I have this last? Do I have a picture? It went on the bottom. So even if I go up, I don't think it's going to be tall enough. No. So what the hell should I do? Just trying to think here. These are the only holes, I believe. Yeah, these are the only holes I can use. I can't go in anymore. So I can't use these because these taller ones are bolted into both of these. Yeah, and for this to work, this is literally barely trying to get in here. Yeah, it's still going to be too short, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, no. Oh well, I'm not gonna dick with it that, you know, to that extent. I'd rather just get the right size post so I could keep everything here the same, because this is a removable twin rear body mount that I made. So 4 bolts, obviously, you guys can see 1, 2, 1, 2. Whole thing comes off in one. So that's what I made here. Was it better to film horizontally? Yeah, I think I have to start the stream looking widescreen in order for it to work. But I started with it going up, and I don't know. I'm new to this. Yeah. So next time I'm gonna have it horizontally. All right, let's get this thing back up and going on the road. I was hoping to get both done today, but this apparently took a few hours. A few, not one, but a few. All right, so that's in there. Where this body mount goes. Get this guy back on. Wait, is that all I need to do over here? Yeah. Yeah, so we're almost done with Silverback here, and then I'll pick the phone up and I'll have you guys look all in all, so you guys can see Silverback. The hell does it go? Right here, I think. Ouch. Yes. All right. I love the twin body mount that it just comes off in one. It is, and that's why I don't really want to change it up. So I'm gonna have to hold off on those. No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to put those on the Big Rock either. Only because Big Rock has its own kind of mount. All right, so this is back on. Oh, now I got to do this. We need the long ones. Ugh, this is the part I hate. Because we got to use the ball end. Here it is. And it's just really awkward to get in here. Probably should have done this with the body mount off. Oh, like an idiot. I put it on first. It doesn't matter. Okay. So you guys, there you go. Should have probably had it like that the whole time. But as streams go on and I learn, I'll eventually, you know, get a better view for you guys. And I do want to be able to purchase a tripod eventually that could hold this directly up so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. hate doing this. Come on. Did we do it? Yeah. All right. We got one in. One and one to go. Then the hard parts are done. Where'd the other screw go? There it is. All right. Goes right over here. Yeah, I probably should have removed. Like an idiot. I definitely should have removed. Crap. I'm just gonna do it. It's just gonna make everything easier. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Just flip it up just like that. And now we'll commence this annoying screw. This is the only part that I hate about the Big Rock shock tower assembly. It has a super long big bolt that requires a decent amount of torque, and you just can't put your hand in there. You know, so you got to use like a specialty ball end screw kit or something. Oh, it wasn't even in. Okay, maybe now it is. There we go. All right. We're going in. And then we got the 2 bolts on the bottom to hold the other side of the bumper, and then we have the mud guards, the side guards, and then we're good. That's tight. All right, I got to put that back on. How's it going, guys? How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're building a very expensive toy, basically. Very expensive toy. Well, I don't think that's going to hold on too well. I'm probably going to have to end up upgrading it, but it is what it is. That'll be fine. What else? Oh, I need one more. Oh, there it is. Okay. We're almost done here. We put this, what more guard is this? This is this side. Maybe I should clean this. This looks horrible. I'll be right back. Now it looks a lot better. Got to be clean with your work. As I said before, you don't want to do all this work and put a clear zip tie on it. That's stupid. And ratchet. You don't want to do that. No. Take pride in your work. Make sure it's clean. Okay. Alright, that's on level 1. We need the short flathead countersunk. What time is it? Oh my god, we've been streaming for quite a bit now. Okay, that's 1. We're on the home stretch for Silverback, that is. Home stretch, home stretch. I'll plug this guy back in here. Okay. Getting the muddy guard zone. All right. So I guess we're good on that side. Yeah, check that out. XLX2 short wheelbase chassis, 1717, 1260 kV. It's the same thing that comes in an X-Max basically, but it's a little bit nicer. Yeah, super sweet. And you can see how large the wheel hubs are, how wide they are, just because it's a short wheelbase chassis. It also has really short short A-arms, so it extends it out a little bit. It's based off a Typhon chassis, but other than that, it's, you know, I think it's thick. What I'm going to put on this side, though, a little bit of shoe glue, because we're going to be jumping this thing at that monster truck thing like no tomorrow. So I want to make sure that when this thing lands, we have some kind of an adhesive that actually what's it called? That actually is able to absorb some shock, because when you hit the ground, whatever you mount, the motor, the whatever, believe it or not, shoe glue will help. But I'm not just saying like a normal motor mount. I'm saying like an aftermarket or creation that you just come up with, or, you know, I just have 2 metal brackets and there's like a bolt in it, which can work, but you need to make sure, like, if you land, it's going to be able to bounce up and down a little bit. Not so much to where it's going to, like, not be not hold whatever it is that you need held, because obviously you need it to be held, but I want to make sure that not only does it hold it, but it also can withstand and absorb a little bit of impact once you land. You know, you got to make sure that you build that redundancy up. You got to make sure that you do things like that. Because, yeah, metal to metal is nice, but it's also stiff. You need to make sure it, you know, it's better. Mark Anthony. Yo, what's up, bro? Amazing work. See you in June. Actually, I'm going to be moving next month. I'm moving up north. I'm moving up, oh, boy. Yeah, I didn't tell you guys. So, well, guys who are local. Next month, my lease is up. I can't stand being here. Like, this place is super small. I'm spending a fortune just to live here. I could literally I could pay a mortgage for less with what I'm paying here, and here's nothing. It's horrible. Yeah, so I'm moving up to Tallahassee with my girlie. I'm not stopping any of this. I'm still going to do it, but, you know, I just can't live here. Nada más, no more. It's just crazy expensive, unless, you know, people here are crazy. I mean, not all of them, but it's just that there's so many people. Half of them forget how to drive. Driving a few miles is horrible. And yeah, so not a way to live. I'd rather live up north. It's so much nicer. It's more affordable, and people hold the door for you. Not that I need someone, but, you know, it's nice. I would do the same for them. But none of that is down here. It's crazy. So, all right. We seem to be decent. Let's get these couple bolts back in here. We only need a couple. I'd rather the shoe glue be in one of them, just so it holds everything in just nice and tight, and it's also going to be able to flex a little bit, which is, you know, that's what you want. You want a little bit of flex, and that's why you don't want to go all metal everything. This is probably the most metal I have in any car, but, you know, it's only where the places where I feel it's necessary. It's not the A-arms and, you know, any of that stuff. But yeah. All right. Silverback is just about, actually he's not done. Oh, we still have a couple bolts here. Couple bolts left. So these two fine gentlemen. Bam. Nice. Nice job. You guys put up with me for over 2 hours. Great job. All right. Yeah, so thing is just thick. It's beefy. It's beefy. That's really what we want in a basher, but you don't want too much. It depends on how big, how heavy, and all, you know, whatever your setup is, but you don't want to overdo it. You want to make sure you have just enough, you know, and you want to make sure you have high quality stuff. You don't want, you know, pot metal. I don't want pot metal in my car. So it's either 70-75 or 60, whatever, 60-51 or bust. Yeah, so, oh, we got some shoe glue. I want to make sure I'm clean. Yeah, so the new place where I'm looking at, me and my girlie, oh my God, 3 beds. What the hell am I gonna do? I'm actually gonna set up a little studio. I'll actually have something, you know, to actually have you guys in, and you guys could see not all that crap back there. There's no room, and you'll like it. I know for a fact you guys will like it. You guys will appreciate it for sure. All right, so now I'm just going to do a little overview. Well, I'll show you guys, I'll give you guys the tour of Silverback. Since you guys are live, I appreciate you guys joining. I did not release him on YouTube yet, so this is Silverback. JBIRC front and rear towers. He has the upgraded Creighton higher torque bell crank, XLX2 ESC Power Hobby 50mm fan, beautifully soldered. Oh my God, what the hell are these things called? Bullets. God, my brain is fried right now. To a beautiful 17 series 1260 kV XLX2 on a short wheelbase chassis. I mean, this thing is just a monster. I did actually have to trim the Big Rock front bumper a little bit so it could clear the wheels when they steer. I guess that's what I'll do now. I'll just put the wheels back on too. But we also have the JBIRC extended wheel hubs as well. These things are very nice. Suspension action is really, really nice as well. Oh, almost forgot. We have we completely bulletproof the whole bell crank and the whole steering setup. We have a Power Hobby high voltage brushless steering servo in there. It's got as much torque as a Creighton 8S, and it's a JBIRC full metal housing, servo mount in there. It's got a lot of beef. Beef, we like beef. Gotta make sure these little things are, yeah, there we go. All right, so for the most part, we're done with Silverback. I'm just gonna put the tires on them now. Just gonna put the tires on them. Gonna move the tools over a little bit. All right. Really doesn't matter which one goes on which. I have these slight little spacers, these shims in here just because it's the fronts. The fronts I would prefer to be slightly wider, just so it could have more steering, so it doesn't the tire doesn't, you know, hit the again, my brain is fried. Studded nuts. And with this being said, you have to have an exact kind of socket to get them in. So I actually have a deep socket, 17 mil. And yeah, that guy is not going anywhere. We need another nut. There we go. And this is, for the most part, the final phase of Silverback. Before I teased it, I had him in the water, actually doing some scuba diving stuff. I was just testing everything out, making sure you know, all the functions were working, in which they were, but he was also missing a lot of parts that were still in the process of being made when I was in North Carolina, so I brought him and I tested him. And he did pretty well, but, you know, he still needed more stuff. Okay. Got this here. Yeah, so now you guys could see with how thick these tires are. you guys could genuinely see like how thin the body is. These are only MX38 tires. These aren't, you know, these aren't the huge big fit scale ones. So yeah, the short wheelbase monster truck. MFA's Century. No, sir, this is not an X-Max. This is an Arrma. I don't know. It's an Arrma something. His name is Silverback. It's a mutt between a TLR Typhon, a Big Rock, and an Outcast. So he's got all the really good traits that we want to see in a truck, except I only have the good traits in them. And I built them to be like an exact monster truck too. So the diffs are they're almost solid axle. You know, I can still spin them. It's really hard to spin. I have 20 million weight diff fluids, so solid axle, 4-wheel drive. He's running a spool, but you know, it's just going to be a wheelie monster. I'm probably going to want to get a wheelie bar at some point. Change out the rear bumper and whatnot. Oh, here goes my phone. Here goes my phone. Someone was calling me. But yeah, I'll get back to them. Okay, tight. If I remember, this is tight. All right, now you guys are going to see the final product of Silverback because he's going to a real monster truck arena. He's going to a real monster truck arena, so we got to make sure he's on point. And the next time he goes, why is there a lot of slop? I don't know. Either way, but he's going to be hitting some real monster truck jumps, and I need to make sure he's on point. Need to make sure the Big Rock's on point as well, because I built this just for this event. I really did. You know, I've always wanted to build like an ultimate monster truck. This thing is sweet. It really is. I'll give you guys a little tour right here. There you go. Here's Silverback. 17, 12, 60 XLX2. We just installed these larger, oh my God, these beefy, maximum beef. These ridiculous towers, body posts. I just put the larger wheel hubs on. So this is Silverback. Silverback, for the most part, is, you know, Gucci. And here is, last but not least, this body was probably the biggest bitch to actually cut, because this is an unbreakable body. There's a chair or something. This will not break. I actually tried slamming it on the ground. There's no way I can break it. It flexes ever so slightly to where it's not going to crack and break. And there you go. We have our very nice body mounts in there. And then the rear ones, they should just snap. Woo! That's how you cut a body, guys. And I got to tell you, with the friggin' unbreakable body, my hands were screaming after trying to cut it. You know, it's disgusting. Yo, what is up, gangbang? Oh my God, gangster. What's up? How's it going? Preston Caldwell. Hey, homie, what's going on? But yeah, so this is Silverback, Project Silverback. This guy, he is a fully bred Arrma mutt, specifically to be an all-out badass monster truck. And I pretty much did everything that I could think of or dream of to making this thing like a legitimate, ridiculous truck over here. I've always liked the Big Rock 6S bumper. So yeah, it's on a short wheelbase chassis. Whoa, super stiff, because I'm going to be running a 10,000 milliamp 4S battery in here. But I'm going to be hitting the jumps with it, and yeah, thing is absolutely sick. And you guys are actually the first to see Silverback in his final form. Instagram doesn't know about these towers or, you know, whatever else I did here today. So for the most part, this guy's pretty much done. He is pretty much internet connection. Do I build and sell RC cars? Yes, I do, actually. That Limitless body is for a real cool cat that I know, local guy. He used to go to the hobby shop. He wanted me to custom build him a Limitless. Actually, this is what I'm working on. This was yesterday's live, and it's a complete ground up, full carbon chassis build Arrma Limitless. Yeah, so that was yesterday's live, and I do build them 1000%. I do build whatever you want, you know, and I build it as if it were to be factory, brand spanking new too. You know, nothing that you get is used and whatnot. So yeah, so everything is legit. Everything's legit. If you actually want to talk about doing a build with me, hit me up on Instagram, Innovation RC on Instagram. I don't have any more stickers. I ran out of stickers, unfortunately. But either way, Silverback is done. I was hoping we could get to the Big Rock, because I still got to do the Big Rock. Oh my God, I got a lot of work to do tomorrow, and then we're going to the monster truck thing with all these guys. Oh my God, this truck is going to be thick. And this Saturday, I'm going to launch a video showing the Big Rock using the big 5th scale monster truck tires, and you guys are you're gonna love it. I guarantee it. Let's see, Paul Charbonneau, how much would you sell silver? Oh God, I don't know. I mean, Silverback probably has a good 1,800 to $2,000. I would say more towards $2,000. The towers alone are like $100 and change dollars. It's ridiculous. But you know, we were testing out the towers. We just installed them. There's a lot of stuff that goes into this car, a lot of labor and time. I'm not saying I'm charging $500 labor. You know, I'm not doing that. Maybe 100. But regardless, you know, everything's legit. Everything is. Tires are probably 100 and change bucks alone. You know, I mean, and everything stacks up. XLX2 ESC, 17 series Castle. The truck's got some balls. And tell you the truth, I 1000% don't need. I don't need any more power. I'll be damned if I even need to run 6S. I don't need to run 6S. It's way too much. The Cats for life. My brother's controller just broke. Any tips? Throw it on the ground, finish it off, and buy a new one. I don't know. I mean, if it's broken and you can't do anything to it, 1000% just buy a new one. Can't wait to see it roll. Yes, sir. I can't wait to see it too. Give me one second. All right. So either way, guys. All right. So we're pretty much done here today, and this is, oh my God, Silverback, short wheelbase, badass monster truck, and I'll show you what I'm going to be working on tomorrow, actually. Let me just get my Dremel out of here. I'll give you a little size comparison with the Big Rock. The Big Rock is so close in size to my Creighton 8S. It's not even funny. Why? Because he's got Creighton 8S tires on him, and the wheelbase is almost the same. It's almost identical. It's crazy. Here. So actually, you guys see this, right? Whoop! No worries. Damn, I felt the wind come from that. All right, there's the Big Rock. I'll just get the Big Rock real quick. Big Rock is literally big. This thing is huge, literally huge. With these are Creighton 8S tires. And the only way to put them on, oh my God, let me put this down. The only way to put this on the Big Rock, they have the same hubs. Silverback and Big Rock, they normally have the same hubs. But the difference is JBIRC makes a wheel adapter, just like that. And you guys will see with this video coming out this weekend, you're going to genuinely see exactly how this was done. And I'm going to bring this to jump at the monster truck thing too. So not only Silverback, I also have the Big Rock. Yeah, and this is damn near the same size as a Creighton 8S. Creighton 8S is probably maybe that much longer. And this is almost half the weight. And oh yeah, this thing needs some work. Because what I'm going to be doing on live, fixing live, is what I did in that video that's appearing this Saturday. Yeah, the mount broke, as you guys can see. The mount literally broke right here. We have an 800 kV. It's literally this motor. 800 kV inside here, and I mean, this thing is just way too heavy, and that's why I got the upgraded shock towers, because it landed, and the weight of it alone literally bent the shock tower. If you guys can see, it's kind of curved like that, this one. Let's see, gangster, what's up, bro? Let me drive it. Hell no. No, I'm just kidding. Silverback, you can drive. That one you can drive. Just because that one can probably take some decent hits. This one, I mean, this is just too heavy for standard 6S parts. It's just 6S parts, and it's damn near a 5th scale now with these massive wheels. Like, it's awesome. This thing doing only 50 miles an hour is amazing. I think I did 56 miles an hour on half power, and I wasn't full throttle because the tires were ballooning. You know, so I like running lower voltage because it doesn't put as much stress on a motor, and it allows your motor to breathe and live a lot more, and you know, all that crap. So over time, you know, your motor will appreciate, your ESC will appreciate you running lower voltage, and you could get to the same place at the same time. But yeah, so next week, let's see. Next week we're going to be doing the limitless build. We got to finish the full carbon limitless build, and that I'll do on live. We just got to wait for the electronics to come in, power hobby stuff to come in, and other crap. So that's going to be probably Monday, Tuesday of next week. I'm going to try to finish it all in one. And here, if you guys didn't see it, I might as well put this back up here because I'm going to be on that. Literally from the ground up. Carbon fiber limitless build. And actually, that is the previous stream, yesterday's stream, we did this. And we're putting this in it. I think this is the largest motor Spectrum can, I think this is the largest motor Spectrum has, because look, here's a Castle 800. It's damn near the same size. Massive motor. Here's my hand. These are big motors. So he's running this motor in here, and this is going to be alive for next week. Yeah. Let's see. Crawler Culture. Hey, what's up? James Stafford. That's sick. Thank you. This isn't mine. This is actually for a local buddy. He's doing a full ground up carbon build, and I said, sure. Crawler Culture, how's it going? Everything's going swell. It's going as swell as it can be. Just a lot of work here and there and whatnot. So, yeah. So in order, Silverback's done. The Big Rock I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I mean, I'm going to might as well go live again. Going to be working on the Big Rock tomorrow, and then Saturday I'm going to be out filming the video at the Monster Truck Arena. Yeah, so I'll be out all day. What else? And then probably Monday, Tuesday we'll do the Limitless. So we already have a whole damn near almost a whole week of lives still coming at us. This thing's gonna be thick because he's over gearing it with this motor over here. This is how it's going to look. I've never seen someone use one of these motors in a Limitless. It's way too low of a kV. It's more like a, you know, it's like a big scale basher motor. So if we could see over here, motor's going to go just like that, literally right over here. Yeah, it's actually going to be something just like this. That's going to be thick. I got to tell you, it's going to be awesome. Big ass 18, oh my God, 800 kV motor. He'll probably run this on 6S or 8S, but he just wants to bash around. So that motor is going to be perfect. Yeah. So imagine running two of them. I mean, obviously not, you know, the same motor. You don't need these motors, two of these things to bash. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so that's what, just stay. And look, another carbon chassis. Oh my God, just more crap. And I still got to do stuff to my Grom. I got to get this thing back up and running. Yeah, so there's a ton of stuff to do. Ton of lives. And guys, I will say it again. I appreciate all of you who tune in. And for all of those who do contribute, look, I got my first donation. Here's the board of awesomeness. Donations, whether it's Super Chat or whatever, all proceeds actually go to help building the channel more. I mean, it's genuinely that, because I would rather do this with you guys than me go out, get video footage and edit a video, and then I'm in my room a lot. Like that's boring, honestly. This is cool. This is fun. I'd rather do this. So Stuart Dance, he was the first guy to, you know, contribute. He only did $1. That's it. I appreciate that. That's more than enough. But once you contribute, your name goes on this board, the board of awesomeness, or some crap like that. I don't know. You guys can name it anything else. But either way, so I do appreciate if you guys do that. If you guys don't, still no big deal. I'll give helpful tips to you guys along the way, so on and so forth. So I think we're about done here. There's nothing else I can do now because we already did that. I don't want to start a whole nother build because that's enough. Yeah, so all right, I appreciate all of you guys who tuned in. Thank you for watching. We got Silverback up and going. He's going to be ready for the Monster Truck Arena this Saturday. So I'll have some cool pictures and other crap on Instagram. So if you guys aren't on Instagram, follow Innovation RC on Instagram. I'll have updates. I'll take pictures and just short little things. And yeah, so that is that. And yeah, so we're done here. I appreciate it all. Thank you all so much for everything, and stay well. Have a good one.